Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nora Kidah binti Kafiz. For my persuasive speech today, I want to talk about a topic that is very crucial, especially during this pandemic. The topic that I want to talk about is stress management is important for students. Many students have to survive through the rapid transition from a face-to-face class to an online class during the emergence of COVID-19. I feel like we are hanging by a thread during this pandemic. Many students hope to return to the university like I do, but we know that we have to endure it for another semester through this online class. I know many students have much variety of problems when it comes to online learning. During the online class, maybe we can wake up late to go to class because the class only at the Google Meet, but some of us feel stressed out about the huge workload that's going to determine our CGPA. For those like myself, online learning is one of the least effective methods of learning, and it was a really difficult adjustment for me. Example for me, online class make me difficult to understand what lecturer is teaching. Also, I always have a problem with my internet connection. It makes me so frustrating and stressed because it makes me so hard to catch up what my lecturer are teaching. I know many students have problems same as like me, and it will lead to stress, and the student will have zero motivation to study. Okay, why we need to listen to this topic, to this persuasive speech? This is a really important topic for students to hear because it can improve your stress, improve your effectiveness during this online class. According to this picture from general statistic, 95% of students experience stress or anxiety. This 91% is not a little amount, but almost all students experience stress. This amount is worry me because stress is a serious thing. Also, when you look at this picture, which is the statistic from France, 27 of students have high level of anxiety, 24/7 of students have high level of perceived stress, 22% of students have distress, 16.1% have high depression, and 11.4% have suicide thought. When I look at this statistic, it made me goosebump because I never thought that it will be a huge amount of statistic student experience this kind of stress. Okay, there are many solutions. The solution is the student have to plan and prepare your class, but if you are unable to prepare for class in advance, ensure that you attend the tutorials and listen to the lecture regularly. Second, talk to your friends and family. Don't let your loneliness exhaust you during your semester of online class because it will do more damage than good. Third, reach out to professor for help whenever necessary. So if you are struggling with adjusting to online learning or your workload, I highly recommend reach out to your professor or tutor in times of need. Lastly, prioritize your mental health. Whether we like it or not, COVID-19 is not going anywhere, at least not for a while. The key is you have to adapt, prepare, and adjust to the new normal to get through your studies. Remember to remind yourself that help is readily available whenever you need it, and rest assured this too shall pass. Okay, imagine if students not manage their stress during this pandemic. They will have no motivation to study, to do the task, and they will feel lazy to go to the class even though it just through Google Meet. Also, the student will feel really stressed and it will lead to difficult to sleep, overthinking, and if they stress in a long term, it will lead to depression. You know, depression can lead to suicide. Besides that, it will affect the result or CGPA of student. If they feel stressed, it make them feel lazy to do anything, and it will affect their career mark. So we have to take action because this thing is so serious. We students have to take action to ourselves because you know the cases in Malaysia is keep increasing, and we have to accept that we maybe have to go through online class again another semester. You have to change your side mind and that you can do it, and you need to manage your stress well. If one of your friends have difficulty through their study, help them. Give them a moral support, okay? You can do it, I can do it, all students can do it. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.